Hi, my name is Jamila Pomeroy. I am a writer, model, actor, and filmmaker based in Vancouver, BC. I've been passionate about the environment my whole life, and I'm especially interested in making sustainability more accessible and a little bit more fun. I want to show you that sustainability is an opportunity for us to get creative and innovative, all in the name of leaving the planet better than how we found it. Being kinder to the environment isn't something that only impacts the world on a larger scale. It also means that we can strengthen our communities, support local businesses, and learn more about each other. There are so many things wrong with the fashion industry, like pollution, water consumption, human rights issues, and there's a lot of textile waste. The average Canadian throws away 81 pounds of textile waste each year. Reducing this waste is one of the most effective ways we can lower our environmental footprint. For some, it may look like purchasing new clothes from sustainable brands, whereas for others, it may look like thrifting, mending clothes, or choosing garments that are timeless. For me, it's shopping for pre-loved clothing at my favorite consignment store. Let's check it out. I could shop in here all day, but to learn about things from a brand perspective, I spoke to designer Kirsten Ley. Kirsten has made a name for herself in sustainable fashion, walking runways in Paris, New York, and Tokyo.
The consumer now is educated and very intelligent. I think the consumers are the ones that are making the industry change, which is amazing because normally, the industry would tell the consumers what they want, they would go and buy. But I like that the social consciousness of the world right now is shifting and changing, especially with the newer generations.
So obviously you start with a sketch or, kind of like an idea of how you want something to look, but is this basically the next step, picking out fabric?
I usually start with just like a very rough sketch.
Right.
And then I'll work from there, I'll make my technical flat from there, and that's what I send to production. The fabric decision process is amazing and exciting because every couple of years there's like a new product, a new material that is sustainable. I didn't think I would have an option to create a waterproof jacket because I thought all materials that will be waterproof, that would be polyester, are not going to be sustainable and I won't be able to use them. And so I just recently discovered this recycled polyester that is waterproof.
So cool.
So that's why I'm always trying to learn more and find different materials that are being created. And I think that's just really exciting to be at this place in time where this is a really important factor now in material production. There are some brands that are extremely trendy and really like to crank out exactly what's like the latest, and as quickly as it comes into public attention, it'll kind of burn out and fizzle out. I think we just really need to be careful about creating designs that, if we don't want them to be discarded, maybe not go so crazy into that trend. I tend to focus more on classic staple pieces that, yes, they are trendy, they are avant-garde, they are fashionable, but it's something that you can wear still in 10 years. I want my clothing to have a second life, a third life, a fourth life, and maybe be passed down through generations, or for someone to find it in a boutique and for it to be worn again.
I think the biggest thing that I love about shopping for used clothing is just the adventure. I have a pretty specific list of things that I look for when I am thrifting or shopping for pre-loved items. I generally don't look at the tag. I don't really care what the brand is. I'm more so concerned with looking at the seams, seeing how the inside of the garment is intact. I personally like to stick with natural fibers and natural fabrics just because I find you generally get more wear out of them. I also generally try to stick with things that I think are timeless, and I stay away from super trends just because you don't know how long you'll be able to wear that. Is it gonna still be in style in a couple of years? So I try to go with, classic dress lines, or you can never go wrong with a great pair of jeans or a classic white tee. So whether you choose to purchase new clothing from a sustainable designer, pre-loved clothing from a consignment store or thrift store, or you choose timeless classics that'll last you for years to come, you have the power to lower your environmental footprint with what you wear.